Young, Famous, and Africa is coming back with season 3. Are we excited? Yes, we should. So, previously, we had just season 1 and season 2. Now, season 1 had 7 episodes, season 2 has 9 episodes. Yes. So in season 2, two new casts were introduced. Fantana was introduced in season 2, and what's her name again? Bonang. Bonang was introduced, and Louis was also introduced in season 2. So this reality TV show is about the life of this group of friends, how they interact with each other, how they behave with each other, their activities and everything about them, how they relate with each other. We saw Diamond. Diamond has a baby mama. Zari, the what do she call herself, the boss lady, is his baby mama. We saw how serious he takes his career. He's a musician. We saw how frequent he traveled because of his career. We also saw Swanky. We saw how friendship means a lot to Swanky. We saw how he is in his relationship with people. Yes. And we saw how he likes to join people and he turns up for people. We also saw Naked DJ. We saw him in his vulnerable moments. We saw him in his happy moments. We saw him in every moment, and his love life with Kelly. We saw that. Andali, we saw him with his 2 baby mamas. The only guy that will carry his 2 baby mamas for his event. We saw how he was with his baby mamas. We saw how he was with his guys. We saw how he was liking Zari. And we saw how he respected his friend by stepping down. And we saw how what loyalty meant to Andali. Zari, the boss lady, we saw her. We saw how she managed situations. We saw how she handled situations that were not in her favor. We also saw that she has kids for Diamond. And we saw how proud she was to be the boss lady that she is. Annie, we saw Annie in her weak moments, her happy moments, and we saw her kids. We saw what family meant to her, even though it wasn't shown so much. Then Tubaba, be Two-Face, is Annie's husband. We saw how intentional, or how he tried to be intentional for Annie, and how he tried to be there for her even in her low moments. Kanye, is he? Yes, Kanye. We saw how her love life was like. We saw how friendship was like for her, and we saw how she doesn't take bullshit, and we saw how she has an understanding with her daughter. Kelly, we saw her love life, we saw her low moments, we saw her and her girls. Fantana, we saw how Fantana came, how Louis Louis liked Fantana. We saw how Fantana was into Diamond. In fact, the last episode that ended season 2 was Fantana and Diamond's moment. And we saw how she wasn't having it with Zari. Louis, the fashion guy, how his story was touching. So Nadia, so this is a reality TV show about a group of friends, how they behave and their lives, their day-to-day lives. So far we are blessed with just 2 seasons. It's a Netflix series, and now we await season 3, and season 3 is supposed to come out this week Friday. I think 17th is Friday. Yes, this week Friday is supposed to come out, and we await it. Yes, and by God's grace, I'll be reviewing it. I'll try my best. I mean, I will try my very, very best. So, most parts of this series, in fact, all the parts of this series is done, is the shoot is in South Africa. Yes, so sometimes, but it's more of English they speak, but one, you'll be hearing them using some words, they'll be using South Africa, those that are South Africa. And voila, in the trailer, I saw some new faces. I did not see Anderly in the trailer, or is it me? Is it my eye? But I saw in here though. Woo! Inieto is good. So we're going to have two women from Nigeria. Most of them, they are South Africans. So Inieto, we can't wait. Inieto is a popular Nigerian actress in Nigeria. She's an OG. Like some of us, since we were little, we've known her. We saw her on our screen. Yes, so she's a mother. She has a beautiful daughter, and she's a versatile actress. We can't wait to see her grace our screen. And it is different because it's a reality TV show. So we'll keep calm, anticipate, and wait. See you guys on the very, very next video.